Hey Virgo, welcome or welcome back to my channel. One Virgo to another. I'm Gigi and I'm so glad you're here. All right, so today we're going to be looking at um, all the signs, all the signs and what's going on between you and them. Okay, um, and if it's a romantic connection, fine. If it's a familial connection, fine. If it's a work connection, that's fine too. It'll come out. We'll figure it out. We'll see what's happening. Um, I'm focusing the rest of this week on the heart chakra. I feel like if we can get some balance in the heart chakra, maybe we can get some of this or get this person out of our energy. We've had a cycling of this negative person, this narcissistic person all up in our energy. And we want to get them gone. We want them and their negative energy out and gone. So I don't want to focus on anything negative intentionally, right? If it comes out, it comes out. There's nothing we can do with about that except for look at it and see what we can do and work it out, right? We're not going to run from it, but we'll do what we can do, but we're not going to focus on it. We're not going to deliberately set the table up for it, put it that way. Okay, so let's just see what comes out. So I prayed, meditated, asked for protection for myself, my home, the you guys, anybody who's listening to the sound of my voice. We want to keep anything bad, negative, dark, dark, away from us. Any negative messages, spell work, anything else gone, bind it up, send it back where it came from, right? We don't want it. We don't want it. All right, so we're going to do one round of tarot, and then we'll get some oracles and find out. That's what how we'll start, and then we'll see where we need to go from there. All right, so for Virgo with Aries, Virgo dealing with Aries, please, Spirit. High Priest, Virgo dealing with Taurus, Knight of Coins and Two of Cups. Two came out for that. Virgo dealing with Gemini. And only you will know, Virgo, if this is romantic or family at first. Virgo with the Gemini, Ten of Cups, and the Hangman. Virgo with Cancer, please, Spirit. One card, please. Virgo with Cancer, please, Spirit. One card. Thank you. Six of Cups. Virgo with the Leo, please, Spirit. Virgo with the Leo. Seven of Wands and the Empress. One's two cards always keep coming out. Virgo with the Virgo. I'll reserve my opinion about that till after. Virgo with the Virgo, please. And of course on the floor. Hold on a second, Virgo. Sorry for the noise. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Guess I don't really need to say much about that, do I? Virgo with a Libra. Nine of Cups. Virgo the Scorpio. Two Wands kind of came out almost sideways, not quite, but almost. Virgo the Sagittarius. All right. Six of Wands. Virgo the Capricorn. Page of Wands. Virgo with Aquarius. Almost sideways. Ace of Wands. And Virgo with a Pisces, please, Spirit. Nine of Wands. All right, so Aries and the High Priest. So Virgo and the Aries, the High Priest comes out. This is probably a pretty good relationship, right? So the High Priest is a knowledgeable individual that's sharing and has strong beliefs in fellowship and enjoys fellowship. So this Aries probably likes to go to church, probably enjoys community. Uh, my guess is that this is probably a pretty strong relationship. Yeah, the High Priest usually is pretty straightforward, knows what they want, doesn't mind to work for what they want, deserves what they get. All right, so Virgo with Taurus. We got Knight of Coins. Is usually responsible, consistent, and hardworking, and then mutual respect, love, and equity in the Two of Cups. So this is probably a very good relationship. Um, Taurus and Virgo is usually a pretty balanced relationship. It's one of those kind of relationships that will go on in synchronicity until there's like an external reason for it not to, has been my experience. Virgo and Gemini. Ten of Cups. So happy family and blessings. So usually one or the other is one is the other's wishes fulfilled. So, but then the problem is that this hangman, that this brings uncertainty. Somebody is going to wind up sacrificing. Somebody winds up sacrificing big. Somebody winds up sacrificing their beliefs, their belief system. This is the kind of thing that has to be looked at. You have to look at it perhaps a couple of different ways. It needs to be examined. This could be a foolish situation for someone. Virgo and Cancer, Six of Cups. So there is a lot of emotion here. You guys have probably known each other for a long time, maybe went to school together, been in and out of each other's lives a lot, a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe since you were, like I said, since you were kids, perhaps. It's probably a difficult relationship, but it deserves examining, perhaps. My guess, though, is that this is a little bit of a struggle. When it works and when it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, there's a lot of silence. Virgo and Leo, Seven of Wands, and the Empress. So somebody here is very on top of things, very in control, very nurturing, all about growth and forward movement, trying to build something, master something, very powerful, leads with their heart, very stand their ground, very on top of their convictions. However, somebody here easily gets their feelings hurt. Somebody here is very demanding, and somebody doesn't know how to take that. Somebody doesn't know how to deal with the demandingness of that Leo Virgo relationship. We'll come back to them. I'm gonna come back to all of them. I think if we have time. Where are we on time? We're doing good. Okay. Virgo with a Virgo. Hmm. Nine of Swords. So Virgo and Virgo brings depression, intense anxiety, and feeling hopeless. Yeah, that's a strong. It's a lot of emotion there. There's a lot of head butting. Um, two Virgos is pretty intense. So one Virgo goes into hermit mode. The other Virgo doesn't recognize hermit mode as being hermit mode. They think they're being ignored. Once that one Virgo thinks they're being ignored, the other Virgo um, feels anxiety and they start to feel hopeless. A lot of emotion, um, a lot of going inward. There's a lot of ego in this. There's a, Virgo and Virgo is difficult. I'm not saying it can't work or that it doesn't work. It just is hard. And if both parties are not on the same page from the very beginning, it's a difficult um, thing to have happen. It's a difficult relationship to make work. Two Virgos together is hard because what's going to happen is they're both um, shining a light on each other, pointing out each other's flaws constantly, and it's just hard. I'm at a loss for words to describe it, but there's a constant headbutting that goes on because one's pointing out the other's flaws and the other's it's a back and forth, it's a back and forth, it's back and forth. And somebody's going to not be satisfied all the time. A lot of emotion, a lot of despair. All right, so Virgo with the Libra, Nine of Cups. That could be for sure wishes fulfilled, dreams come true, satisfaction, abundance. Virgo and a Libra can work. That could be a very, very, very strong connection. Virgo, just you have to kind of be careful with Libra's heart. Libra wears his heart on his sleeve, so you can we know Virgo we can be very nitpicky with a strong mouth. Libra can be very sensitive. I'll just put it that way. But that's a strong connection. Um, that's a go. That can work. Look at the card. A star there. That can go somewhere. That could be a great connection. Nine of Cups. It's a lot of emotion. Um, yeah, that could be a forever person. Um, Virgo and Scorpio. Two of Wands. Hmm. I don't know about that. Again, Scorpio. That's a lot of emotion. Scorpio it could that's one of those relationships that could go on forever except Virgo you are only going to put up with what you're going to put up with. I'll put it that way. It I don't know if that's going to last or not. Two of Wands, you're probably going to wind up moving on. Only you know for sure, but I don't know about that. Scorpio and Virgo, that's a tough mix. And the reason I say that is Scorpio doesn't like change. Virgo likes to embrace change. Again, there's a lot of emotion. Virgo, you can be emotional. You don't have a problem with emotion, but you are particular about how much emotion, from who, when. You know who you are, Virgo. You know who you are. Moving on. Sagittarius with Virgo, Six of Wands. So Sagittarius, Six of Wands, recognition, being in the spotlight. Sagittarius and Virgo, that can work. Um, and I feel like, I'm not sure. I don't know if I think this is necessarily for many of you a romantic connection or not. If it is, it'll be fine. If it's not, it's a work connection or a school connection or something else, and you're going to be recognized by a Sag. Either way, it's a good thing. This is good. The Six of Wands and Sagittarius, this is good. If this is a romantic connection, this is good. And if it's work, school, or something else, this is good. Capricorn with the Virgo, Page of Wands. Page of Wands brings good news. However, if this is a romantic connection, I don't know many Virgos who want to deal with a page, period. Pages rush in quickly. This one rushes in head first. They bring bright ideas. They bring something fresh. That's cool. Um, they tend to be, and Capricorns anyway, tend to be, no offense, a little flighty. Um, I don't know. Maybe it's a fresh thing that you might like, Virgo. I'm not going to knock it. I just say caution. Use caution. They coming in fast. Um, Head first. Be cautious. I'll just say that because I think they might be. This is a romantic connection. They're a little younger than you, um, and if they are, that might be just what you need. It's fresh. It's something new, so it might be what you need. All right, Virgo with an Aquarius, Ace of Wands, breakthrough, inspiration, new direction. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. There's a lot of emotion there. Um, there's some new stuff. Virgo, you're gonna like it. I like it for you. It feels good. A lot of good energy there. Yeah, there's a lot of good energy there. It feels cool. Um, there's yeah, like it feels like I get the feeling of like maybe travels, vacations, cool sand, um, warm sun, cool sand. A lot of good energy. That's going to be a good time. I welcome that for you, Virgo. And then last but not least, Pisces. So Virgo with Pisces. I'm sorry, Virgo, Nine of Wands. This is does not look good. So hopefully for you, this is not a romantic relationship. If it is, this is or is going to be very draining. Um, you wind up pushing through, or you're going to try to push through. It's a lot of emotion. If this is a romantic connection, you do love the person. If it's a friendship and it's a long-standing one, it might be worth it. The friendship or connection, whatever it is resilient. So it might be worth pushing through. Yeah, but it's a lot. It's draining. That doesn't mean it's not good or it's not worth it. I'm not saying that. So that's your move. You know what? Listen, these are general readings. Some of it will resonate, some of it won't. Um, take what does and what doesn't, leave it. You know, it is what it is. If it makes sense for you, if it's advice for you, great. Don't let it influence your decisions per se. I mean, if it resonates and it sounds like, yeah, that makes sense, then great. If it doesn't, that's okay. It wasn't for you, it was for somebody else. I don't know. I don't know about these cards now. This doesn't feel right now. All right, so let's move on. Let's see some magic. All right, so let's go back to yeah, the Aries. This is funny though. I like doing these. If you like them or um the content that I'm creating, Virgo, I would appreciate it if you would give me a like or a share. It will help my videos get out and help me find my people. I would appreciate that very much. If you're feeling generous. And the other thing I was going to say is um, Taurus, Gemini, and Leo. I didn't get single cards. I got two cards for those three signs, which makes me feel like whenever I'm doing a regular reading and I'm asking for a card and multiple cards come out, I always feel like there's a little bit of chaos there. So I feel like in these three relationships represented, there might be just a little bit of chaos. So be aware of that. Maybe there's some chaos there. Some people like chaos. I don't. I like peace, and I like to protect my peace. So if you are in those connections and you are feeling like, yeah, there's some chaos there, I don't know, it might be something you want to look at. Because I do like my peace and I like to protect it. I don't want to have to fight for it. I think peace is everyone's God given, universal given, source given, whatever you believe in. I believe that's your right to have it. All right, so a little magic for Virgo with Aries. Just one card, please. Magic Oracle for Virgo with Aries. I'm just trying to sprinkle some magic on this for you guys. This past week's readings have all been so dark. Please, all right, thanks. So let's see. For Virgo with Aries, the number is 35. Shark, swim away from this situation. Mm, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think that situation was good. I don't know, guys. I thought that situation was good. You got the high priest and everything. Oops. And see, Taurus, I got all these cards. Yeah, let's go back. Let's do, can I just have one card for Taurus? That's too many. Can't even get magic out of that many cards. All right. Don't doubt your worth for Taurus. See, it was mutual respect, responsible, constant, hardworking. Yeah. Don't doubt your worth. Gemini. Virgo with a Gemini. Thorns weave together the crown you deserve. Yeah, that was one of the chaos ones. Cancer. Paint the sun back into your sky. Yeah, that's the one. That's one of the ones I said. You guys probably already know each other. And at the bottom of that Cancer card said, "Respect your feelings." Mm. And then paint the sun into your sky, back into your sky. What did the bottom of the Aries one say? Employ pioneering spirit. Hmm. I'm still looking at that one. I'm gonna revisit that. That's funny that that one came out. All right, so Leo, Virgo to Leo. And of course, heart on the floor. Sorry for the noise. Nostalgia, focus on the here and now came out for Leo. Virgo with a Virgo. And three cards came out. Phoenix, how's that for happily ever after? So you bring that crap to an end. Potion, remember to practice self love. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. See, I don't know about that. That connection is that Virgo to Virgo, that's a tough one. And I put all three of those there because that applies, I know for sure. All right, Libra, Virgo with a Libra. Forgive, number 10. I don't know what that is. Maybe you do. Virgo with a Scorpio, mutual be your own first priority. See, personal power, move forward. Doesn't surprise me. That's that Scorpio. Sagittarius, Virgo with a Sagittarius. Let them go. Mm. Capricorn, do it for you. Yeah, that's that page I was saying. They come in fast and pages. I mean, I don't know. They're not the worst thing in the world, but after a certain point, once you hit a certain point in your life, I don't know if they're worth it. Aquarius, Virgo with Aquarius. Wait a minute. Virgo with Aquarius, please. This is a very small deck. I don't know. Virgo with Aquarius. Thank you. Homeward, take yourself on a date. Um, and expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. All right, I need to go back here to Aries. I'm going to ask one more time. Um, Virgo with an Aries, because they got that high priest. And I feel some kind of way about that. Swim away from the situation. Actually, you know what? I'm going to ask a different deck. What is this swim away from the situation? I'm really bothered by it. Swim away from the situation. Okay, well, perhaps it's time for change. Maybe this person is a high priest, um, but it is still time for change. Don't know. Yike. Only you know for sure, Virgo. Only you know for sure. Well, I had a good time. I always do when I do the 12 sign spread. Where are we on time? Wow, this took me longer than I expected, so I guess I better wrap it up. Thank you for having been here today, Virgo. If there's anything I can do for you, please feel free to reach out to me at onevirgo to another gmail.com. If you don't mind, please give me a like or a share if you've had fun and enjoyed this with me as much as I have enjoyed creating it. I'll see you next time. Love, peace, and chocolate.